let me stop at this point and say something to you about how verbs are formed and what you might be thinking right now, and that how in the world am I going to be able to learn all of this different information? Well, it is rather at this point, isn't it? But do you remember that when you learned to drive a stick shift, how you wondered whether or not you could ever coordinate the gas and the clutch and all of the gears and get all of that synchronized? I remember when I was learning to drive for the first time, my grandfather was teaching me on a 38 Dodge pickup truck. And we had a big black gear shift. And the starter was a spring-coiled starter up underneath the dash. And you had to put your toe on that and your heel on the accelerator. The throttle and the choke were all manually operated. And the clutch was a heavily spring-loaded clutch. And here I am, a kid of about 14 years old, and my grandfather is sitting right next to me, and so I'm already nervous, wondering how in the world to coordinate all of these things. Well, the lessons were hard at first, and I remember often popping the clutch, especially when I was on a hill at a stoplight and trying to start when the light would turn green, and my grandfather fussing at me. But after a few times of doing that, I got used to it. Well, learning about these verbs is very similar to learning to drive a 38 Dodge pickup. It's difficult at first to coordinate all of these bits of information, but with practice you will be able to do it. And we'll be seeing these things so often that after a while it'll become second nature to you.